Hey everybody, Harvest here from DeiTerraFarms, and I just need to come on and kind of explain myself. I haven't vlogged in a while. I haven't shot very much video. I have shot video, I just haven't put them in a video. I haven't edited any videos. I did one last week and that was it. We've missed 2 on the roads, and there's an explanation for that, and I'll go into that in a little bit. And it's been difficult for me to get videos out, and I'm the type of person that'll put a ton of pressure on myself about that. So I decided to make a video that's easy for me to edit and kind of explain the last couple weeks and what we've been doing, and then just kind of go from there, because as I realize what the next chapter holds for us, I realize that I have a lot that I may or may not be able to vlog about, and so it's kind of worrisome. It's a little freaky actually, to think, well, I've had all this content for 3 months. I've been able to put out a lot of videos, with the exception of just a few weeks where I've missed. And now I'm getting to this point in our journey where there might not be very much to share. I think I have that settled pretty much in my heart, but I kind of feel like that's the fear talking. So anyway, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm going to share with you guys a little bit about the last couple weeks and what we have done, what we've been through, what we're why it took me so long to even make a couple videos, and then what the next chapter is here for us. And then of course I'm going to give you a house tour, because this house is pretty fun. If you've been following us on Instagram at all, you'll see some of the pictures that I've taken, and I've loved it. It's just a gorgeous house, and we're enjoying it here. The whole family's happy. You can tell the spirits are lifted, and it's a nice way to end our final week. So anyway, I do have to give you a shot of this Mr. Trader Pants here. If anybody knows Charlie, this is Charlie. Charlie! Hi. Want to say hi? Charlie is my mom's dog. And my mom's room is across the house. It's on the other side of the house entirely. Last night was our first night here, and Charlie slept with us most of the night. At one point in the middle of the night, of course, he woke me up to have him go into the other room like a butt. And so he's not doing that again tonight, although he has planted himself here. Like, he's like, your bed is so comfy. It's not happening. It's not happening. You're gonna go to your bed. Okay. What happened the last couple weeks? So I have a whole bunch of video from the last couple weeks, and a lot of pictures, and I just actually was in there trying to edit some video. I put a bunch of stuff in, and I put them all in their categories and looked at them and just kind of shook my head like, how am I even going to do this? Most of the time when I shoot a video, I'm pretty thoughtful. So for instance, we are going to, over a couple of days, going to do about 2 or 3 activities, and I can, in my head, conceptually lump them together and say, okay, we went to a water park, we did this, and we did this. And so I can kind of put that in a day and do an intro to it, and then at the end I can kind of put a little ending to it. I couldn't do that these last couple weeks. It's been really difficult, and the reason why is for a couple reasons. If you saw my video on patience and what I've been learning since then, we've had a lot of travel and a lot of things that went wrong in our journey. So last week we spent in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I do have to say, when I say something has gone wrong, it's not a wrong. it's, and I should say it better. It is a diversion from what I thought the outcome would be. So nothing happened according to plan last week. So we left, and I can't even remember where we were before Myrtle Beach. Oh, we were in Atlanta, or south of Atlanta, and and it started there. Okay, here goes the story. So Atlanta is about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours from where we were staying, and we had this lovely little house. We had it only for 3 or 4 days, and in that time I was going to be picking and dropping off Natasha, who wanted to come home because she missed everybody. And so she left, and I think I've told a little bit of the story. She left. That next morning, Josh and my nieces were gonna arrive on the airplane at the Atlanta airport. So they were incredibly delayed, and so they were gonna get in at 6 a.m. They didn't end up getting until 11, which delayed us leaving our Airbnb. Usually checkout's like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. If they had arrived at 6, we would have been back in time to the Airbnb. We would have checked out and driven on. The drive for us to our next stay was 5.5 hours. So that already makes an incredibly long day for them, makes an incredibly long day for me, because then I'm driving probably 7.5 hours. But, you know, no worries. I was going to get them. It was going to be great. But their plane was delayed until 11 a.m. So when I got them, now we are incredibly delayed in the Airbnb. We plug in the directions to go home, and it's about 45 minutes into the drive, and I realize we're driving west. Now, I don't know Atlanta all that well. I don't know exactly what freeways go where, but when you plug it in to your GPS on your phone, you expect to go where you want it to go. Anyway, it ended up taking us west about 45 minutes. And so by the time I realized, we pulled off, we got gas, and I realized we're not going to get back to the Airbnb until probably 3:30, 4 o'clock. I was exhausted. And part of the story I didn't tell you was when we were in Atlanta staying in the hotel, because dropped off Natasha at night. The next morning we were going to pick up the cousins and Josh in the hotel. I didn't sleep at all. I got zero sleep. Like, you know, sometimes when you fall asleep, you're kind of tossing and turning. It was like my eyes were like banging golf balls. I could not sleep. Like, what is my problem? And I tried everything to go to sleep. Nothing. I don't know if I was anxious about missing the time to get up on my phone, but I didn't sleep. So I was exhausted. We find out we've been driving 40 minutes the wrong direction. I quietly fixed the GPS. I texted Kirk. I said, we're not going to be there till 4. So we, you know, I'm sorry, call the owner or whoever and tell them we're going to be late. They actually were fine with us. I don't think they had another guest coming, which was a big blessing. But we got home, and granted, I have had no sleep. We had to pack everything that was left in the house into the trailer and still drive for 5.5 hours. Okay? Now that, you know, that's not a big deal. I can go without sleep. I can do that. No big deal. But the story gets better. Talk about twists and turns. We get to, and I can't remember the name of the little city that we were going to stay in. It's about 35-40 minutes south of Myrtle Beach. We had this wonderful giant Airbnb, because now we have 3 extra people. Giant Airbnb. It's awesome. A 3-minute walk from the beach. We are all so stoked. We pull up, and there's cars in the driveway and lights on. And it's like 11:30 at night. So we called the owner, and the owner said, oh my gosh, the third party booking company double booked you. So there was another family there. So nothing's open, nothing's available. There's no houses, no Airbnbs, no hotels in this little town we're in. So Kirk finds a 3 rooms at a hotel in Myrtle Beach. So we have to drive another 35-40 minutes to get there. We got there and we all crashed. I mean, we all crashed. It's probably closer to 1 a.m. by the time we got to the hotel, and all went to bed. I mean, it was just, we were exhausted. And there was 13 people, so that meant we had two beds in each hotel room. We had 3 hotel rooms. And so Adrian was the third man, the odd man out. He was in one bed with 2 other people. It was tight, exhausting, and everything. I fell asleep like a rock, like just solid. Woke up early the next morning because I was uncomfortable there. We all get up. We figure out, okay, what are we gonna do? Who can we call? How do we get out of this? There's nothing, literally nothing in close to at all any of the area that we wanted to be at. So we called a friend. We have a friend who lives in North Carolina. God bless her. And we just put our feelers out to people we knew. Anybody have any ideas? And she said, I've got a condo. It's where we go every year. You're welcome to, or, I know the owner. I'll call him, see if it's available. It's available. Thank God. It's in North Myrtle Beach. So another 30 minutes north, 25, 30 minutes, which by that time wasn't that bad. But there was a catch. The catch was, it's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It was so tiny, you guys. And there were so many of us. It was on the 3rd floor of a condo. And we all got in there and were like, I don't know how this is going to work. We had kids piled from one end to the other. We had 3 people in one bed, 2 people in one bed, 2 cots, a blow-up mattress in one room, 2 cots in the living room, somebody on the floor, somebody in the easy chair, and then the pull-out couch. It was insane. Absolutely utter mayhem. But you know what? And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to get so much grief from the kids, especially the teenagers. You know what? They thought it was great. They had a blast. But it was exhausting for me because when the little kids are there, they get bored real easy. The kitchen was tiny. And so you've got kids. I mean, literally, you had kids sleeping in the kitchen floor because it's part of the living room. It was so funny, you guys. So incredibly humorous, but a blessing because we had it. And so obviously I'm not complaining one bit for this beautiful little blessing. But when it was time to leave, I was so thankful. Oh my gosh. But it was an exhausting week. I barely found time. I had lots of time. I barely found the energy to edit videos. It was like when you're in that kind of situation, it's pressure. Anyway, we went to the beach a ton of times. We went out to an all-you-can-eat seafood place. We went mini golf. We did. We went to it had a pool, so we went to the pool a ton of times. We had a blast. But I just couldn't vlog. You guys, I wanted to, but I just couldn't. So please forgive me. I just couldn't do it. There was just so much going on. At the end of the week, we picked up my sister-in-law and my nephew. And that was so exciting for me because I love them so much. And they're considering quite possibly moving out here. So it was just exciting to see them. We have had so much to talk about. So it's just been kind of a whirlwind. I have a lot of video to catch up on, and I might show you some of it. I might do, I have a whole reel on the Atlantic Ocean, and we watched the sunrise from the ocean. If you've never done that, I highly encourage you to do that. From a West Coaster, someone who's seen the sun set on the ocean a bunch of times. I mean, you know, so many I can't even count. To watch it rise over the ocean is something. It's magical. It's so different, so unique. And then to see the moon glisten off the ocean, to be able to swim at night in the ocean and it be warm, to be able to swim like before the sun comes up in the morning and it be warm enough to swim. I mean, it's just magical. We saw somebody catch a shark, and it was probably only like 3 feet long, but then it, you know, threw it back, and just amazing things like that. People doing fireworks on the beach almost every night. The people are so wonderful. They're all on vacation. It was great. Myrtle Beach did not disappoint. We did do some of the boardwalk and went on a sky wheel and just didn't disappoint. We really enjoyed it. Now, here we are. We are in North Carolina. The name of the town is Rutherfordton. Try to say that really fast. Rutherfordton, North Carolina. It's beautiful here. I have posted many pictures of my surroundings on Instagram. If you've never been to this part of North Carolina, you are missing out. We're at the base of the Smoky Mountains, and we actually went to Asheville today. I always get that mixed up. And just for a tour of everything, and thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. The town is beautiful. The drive there is beautiful. Gorgeous here. And I have a few pictures of that, and I'll probably put that in another video for later on this week. But, so, all that, and this is our very last week here. Our last week. Now, our last week here, and then we have to make a decision on where we're going to live. Dun, dun, dun. We've got a couple of ideas of places in mind that we'd like to live. We're not ready to share that yet. But where are we going to live on Monday? Or where are we going to be on Monday? We have no more plans. So as we get there, we'll reveal that, and I'll let you know what we're planning and how we're doing that, and you know, the prep for that. But we have, for the most part, made up our minds. We know the area, the region, the place that we'd like to live. Now it's just a matter of finding a house in that area. Isn't that terrible? I'm not even going to tell you. Sorry. And so the next few months might look a little interesting because, you know, it takes about 30 days to close on a house if you find a house right away. So I'm thinking 1-2 months, maybe, hopefully. Hopefully we'll find a house that we like in the area that we like. And then once we get that, then we've got to close, and then the steps to get all our stuff shipped over from Oregon. Me going back to Oregon, I still have a load to bring over in a U-Haul, a car, a rabbit, and a cat. So it's just kind of a lot of, it's a wait and see. Hurry up and wait. And again, using that patience that we've been talking about this month. But I'm excited because this house in particular has been just a beautiful way to end not only a really rough, tight, cramped place last week, but it's a really great way to end our just our journey, our vacation / state hunting expedition Forever Homestead is coming to an end. And that's that for me. Everyone's really ready. I'm ready, but it's going to be bittersweet for me because I have loved traveling. This has been more fulfilling for me than I had been in a long time. So it's bittersweet. But with that, I'm gonna give a house tour because this house is freaking awesome. All right, so good morning. It is the next day. I was gonna give you a tour last night, but Natasha called me and I wanted to talk to her, so I stopped recording and didn't keep going. So I wanted to show you the house and the property and everything, and actually it's better because it's daytime, so now you'll be able to see everything. So this is the property out the front door, and it's quite lovely actually. We've got just a cabin tucked in the trees over there, one tucked in the trees over there, and you can see a red roof way back in the distance. That's the horse stables. I think this is about a 14-acre property. I think that's including the horse stables, basketball court. I think there's probably property back there, but the cleared property that you can see is the paddocks back there. There is a training for jumping the horses on that side, and then we'll walk over here. And you can see the property goes on for quite a ways in the back. Here's the house. It's cute little log cabin. It's got a broken window right there. They're gonna come fix that today. We didn't break it, but it got broken before we came, so they had having somebody come fix it. But the porch, it doesn't entirely wrap around, but this is a really great size for the front. I think it needs furniture. Some lovely furniture so you could sit out and watch people drive by. I would have furniture out here. And then we'll go in. First thing you see when you come in is the laundry room off to the left, which is kind of nice to have that available. A little storage for shoes, and then some people who don't know how to use the storage bin. We've got this amazing dining room. It's big and it's wonderful to have it here, plus seating at the kitchen bar. Cute little kitchen. Strangely enough, it's kind of a tinier kitchen for this big of a house, and not a lot of storage, but it is a really cute kitchen. This is like the shared bathroom, but it also attaches to the bedroom over there. And then of course more seating. And as you come around, you've got a seating area here and a lovely living room. Very cabiny, but they've done a really nice job with it. Gorgeous windows. And then there is the upstairs lofty type area with 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. We're gonna go back in here. This is where Mimi and Auntie Jessica are staying. Oh, it's a kill of the door. Nice big room. That's the owner's closet. They have a lot of stuff in there. And then there's that bathroom that you can see. I'll turn the light here. That you can see, this is the door that goes to the kitchen. Nice big bathroom actually, and a step-in shower bathtub, which is nice. I mean, all the bathrooms are amazing. And they've done a lovely job with this property. We will go across and see what we feel like is the master, because it has like the sit-down bathtub, sit-in bathtub. And there's Kirk's workstation. He always has to find his workstation in every house we're at. And it has its own bathroom. It does have a walk-in closet, but it's an owner's closet. So I'm imagining their stuff is in there and it's locked. So I want you to notice, if you know anything about us, you know that in our last house we had a heart-shaped bathtub. This one's not quite a heart-shaped bathtub, but it is. It's just got a little corner there. But can't get away from those bathtubs. Nice stand-in shower, toilet, but really pretty little bathroom. Okay. And then we're just gonna head up the stairs from here. I'm coming up with the camera. First of all, let's just get a load of this view. Okay, this is the upstairs. We have a couch dweller, a bed, and a cot. Many games have been played already on this rug. I'm sure many more will be played. Let's go to the kid dwelling. This is where all 5 of the littles are staying. And by littles, I mean people who are shorter than me almost. So we've got a bunk beds and a mattress. And then I've got 2 young ladies sleeping on this bed.
Oh, and me.
And
I'm
you.
here too.
You are here. Is anybody in here?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so there is a bathroom in here, a nice little bathroom for them.
And pigtails.
And pigtails? Oh dear. We have another bedroom over here, but I do believe we have a sleeping person in here. So there's a full or a queen in here, and then of course there's a bathroom off to the side. So we won't disturb. But here's the view out this front window. And it's just beautiful. Beautiful. And then we're going to go in the backyard and look around because I think that is just beautiful views, and we're going to go out there. Look at this handsome young man. What do you think of this house? Do you like this house?
No.
No. No. Okay. All right. Here we are on the back deck. Now, we'll go back over here and look at the stables again. It has 16 stables in it, and I believe it has an apartment above. But when we were there the other day, there was only 3 horses in there. It's got, looks like composting bins back there, and then these different paddocks, which I know they had them in one of them yesterday. They haven't had them in there this morning. This is the jumping arena where they practice their jumping. Another paddock, and then a field. And to be honest, I'm not sure if that field over there on the other side of that fence is part of this property, but sure is beautiful. They have a beautiful little fire pit, which we haven't used just yet. It was raining yesterday, so everything out here was wet. Here's the back end of the house. There's a seating area, and then a barbecue pit, a couple other places. That has a propane fire in it, which it's warm out here. Let's actually look and see what the temperature is, because I don't know about you, but can you see that? Around, it says it's 90. I don't think it is, but that's what that little thermometer says. I don't necessarily want to turn on the fire when it's 90 outside. So there you go. I'm wrapping up the video. I just want to say thank you for watching and being patient with me as I kind of get everything together and publish kind of slowly right now. Just know that as we make this transition, we want to bring you along. We want to show you. We want to give you as much information as we possibly can towards our next steps. Because I know, first of all, we got a lot of family and friends who are really wanting to kind of keep up and follow along on the journey, but also because this is just like a cool adventure, and I think I want to encourage you that if you want to take these cool adventures, you should just do it, because there's nothing that's really stopping you other than yourself. And we have kids.
It is hot. I don't know.
Okay, gentle, quiet, and respectful. And if there's somebody in there with the horses, you may ask if you can be in there, but that's it. Don't.
But we can pet them, right?
I wouldn't. Yeah. Kids are off to go visit with the horses. Again, thanks for being patient. Thanks for sticking with us. And from all of us here at DeiTerraFarms, we just want to say blessings to you, and we'll see you soon.